Hello everyone, I'm Robert, and welcome back to Robert's English Classroom. I have a question for you. Have you ever overcooked something? Have you ever overthought something? Have you ever overeaten? The word over plus a verb is often used in English conversation. And we create this word by putting over and the verb, and the meaning is that we've done the verb too much. So in this video lesson, I want to introduce 8 words that use the word over. I'll pronounce the word for you, I'll give you the meaning of the word, and then I'll give you some examples. And then at the end of the video, I'll have a nice quiz so that you can practice and see how you did. So let's get started with overdoing things. Do you overdo things? Let's go. We will start with an easy one, overeat. Overeat. So we have the verb eat and we put over in the front. Overeat. Overeat. Now, overeat means that you eat too much. You eat too much of something. Your dinner, a snack, your lunch. You can overeat these things. And when you overeat, usually you feel very full and maybe not too comfortable. That means that we overeat. So you can say, I overate my lunch. I overate my lunch. Now at dinner, I'm not hungry. You could also say, I overate at the party. I don't feel so good right now. So overeat again means you just eat too much and after you feel too full and not too good. Number 2 is a word probably most of us have done. Oversleep. 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 Oversleep means you've slept too much. Is that possible? Yes, it is. I mean, sometimes you might sleep too much and you wake up and your head is not clear and you have a headache. That's oversleep. But also, if we need to be somewhere, say at work at 7 o'clock, and I sleep past 7 o'clock and I'm late, I can say, I overslept. I slept too much, so I'm late. So maybe for school, you overslept, or for work, you overslept. This is another meaning of oversleep. You're not sleeping too much, you just slept too long. So, for example, we can say this. I overslept this morning, so I was late for work. Set your alarm, or you will oversleep and be late for school. Our next word is overwork. 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 Overwork means you work too much. So some people, they love to work. They're always at the office and they work, and they're tired and maybe their health becomes not too good. We can say, hey, you overwork. You are overworking. Get some rest. Take a break. This is the meaning of overwork. Do you know anybody who overworks? Do you overwork? Probably some of us in our life have times where we overwork. So here's some examples on how we can use this word. He often overworks and he is tired. His health isn't very good. He overworks often. Our next word is overcook. 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 Simply, overcook means you cook something too long. So for example, maybe you are barbecuing some meat or a fish on the barbecue and you leave it on the fire too long. What happens? You overcook it. It turns black, not much taste to it, maybe some dirty smoke coming from it. It's overcooked and you probably don't want to eat it. Also, maybe with water, you're overcooking something. You put some noodles into a pot and you're cooking and cooking, and a lot of time goes by and you overcook the noodles. What happens to overcooked noodles? They become very soft, they lose the taste, they don't taste very good. So we say we overcooked the noodles. So here's some examples on how to use this word. She overcooked the fish. It's all black now. This cake is too dry. It's overcooked. Now, another word that's close to overcooked is overdone. Overdone. We can use this word, it's an adjective, it's overdone, to mean also that the food is overcooked. So again, if that meat is on the barbecue and it's too black and it's overcooked, I can say, this doesn't taste very good. I think it's overdone. The next word is overthink. 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 Have you ever overthought something? Overthought something? Well, often we might have a problem and we need an answer or we need a solution, and we might think about this problem a long, long time. You think about it all day, you can't sleep, you think about it all night, and it becomes stressful and a worry for you. Probably you are overthinking the problem. This could be a math problem at school, or it could be a problem at work. And maybe the answer is really pretty simple, but you're overthinking it, and it becomes unhealthy for you. Overthink. So here's how we can use this word. You are overthinking this problem. The answer actually is very simple. So next time you have a problem, think about it. Are you overthinking it, or is the answer pretty easy? Over and power makes the word overpower. Overpower. So power we know means strong, and overpower means we are really, really strong, and we can use our power to beat or win something. So often you have two people fighting, one can overpower the other. Or a sports team, like a football team, this team can overpower this team and win. Also in business, one company can overpower another company. This company's really strong, so it overpowers the other company. So here are some examples on how to use this word. Google overpowers most companies. And that's true. For years, Manchester United overpowered other soccer teams. Our next word is overlook. 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 Now, overlook means that we don't see something that is right in front of us. So for example, maybe you're reading a book and you don't remember or you don't see some important information in the book. You can say, oh, I overlooked that part of the book. I overlooked it. That means maybe you read it too quickly and you read it but don't remember it, so you overlooked it. Also, a person can overlook another person. So perhaps a teacher in the classroom might overlook some of her students. Maybe that teacher always calls these 3 students, but these 2 students are often overlooked. The teacher overlooks those 2 students. Why? I'm not sure. Have you ever overlooked something? Has someone ever overlooked you? Here's an example how to use overlook. The teacher overlooked Julie, even though she did great work in the class. My last word is not a happy word. It's overdose. Overdose. And I'm using this word and teaching this word to you because you do see it a lot in English conversation, and it's usually a sad situation. Overdose means you take too much medicine or maybe too many drugs, and it makes your body very sick, or in some cases you might die. You overdose. So Perhaps you're at the doctor and the doctor gives you too many of some medicine to take, and you might feel sick and you might have a headache and not be well. You probably overdosed. Also, sometimes in the news, you might see a famous person who's taking some drugs and they take too many and they die. They overdosed. They overdosed on those drugs. So overdose is not a very happy word, but it is a word we often see in English conversation. So here's an example on how we can use overdose. The popular singer Prince overdosed and died. And those are my 8 words using the word over. Let's review the pronunciation one more time. Overeat, oversleep, overwork, overcook, or we can also say overdone, overthink, overpower, overlook, overdose. And here's the quiz that I promised you. Take a look. You can stop the video, practice some of the answers, and I'll put the answers in the description box on the video. So, good luck everybody. I hope you learned something today. And don't forget to look at my other English videos. I have videos about phrasal verbs, grammar, phonics, and pronunciation. Take a look on my channel. So good luck everybody studying, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi everyone, I'm Robert. Remember to click on the subscribe button or the like button if my videos are helping you learn English. I'll see you next time.